how I tricked my brain to be addicted to studying. They thought I was disciplined. They were wrong. I wasn't disciplined. I was addicted, obsessed, but not by accident. I engineered it. I tricked my brain, rewired it, reshaped it, and forged it into a learning machine. And it started with one realization. The brain doesn't crave good. It craves reward. So I rewrote what reward meant. I hijacked the dopamine system that was once hooked on social media and turned it into my study fuel. I made finishing a chapter feel like winning a game. I replaced notifications with progress bars. I deleted distractions and designed a ritual. Same place, same music, same tea, every time. My brain began to expect the routine. That's the trick. Turn repetition into ritual and ritual into obsession. But that was just step one. Next, I gamified every task. I gave myself quests, missions, time trials. I made flashcards feel like battles. I turned Pomodoros into boss fights. And here's the dark part. I punished failure. No scrolling, no snacks, no music, unless I finished the grind. I built a reward system so tight, my brain begged me to open the book just to get the dopamine hit. This isn't motivation. This is behavioral manipulation, and I used it against myself. Then I learned about variable reward schedules, the same psychological trick that makes gambling addictive. I randomized small treats. After some study sessions, I'd reward myself. Other times, nothing. My brain kept coming back, chasing that unpredictable hit. Sound familiar? It's the same system used by slot machines. But now it was powering my study sessions. I also linked emotion to achievement. I visualized the version of me that would walk into exams untouchable, calm, unstoppable. I didn't wait to feel like studying. I programmed studying to make me feel powerful. I repeated mantras. I watched brutal motivation. I listened to focus music on loop until my brain anchored that sound to deep work. My friends thought I was crazy. They didn't know I was running experiments on myself. And they worked. I became faster, sharper, addicted to progress. Every task completed gave me a chemical hit, and the habit loop locked in. Cue, routine, reward. Again and again. I made boredom the enemy and built environments so brutal that even hard study felt easy in comparison. Cold rooms, loud backgrounds, standing desks. I trained in chaos so I could dominate in calm. And when burnout hit, I didn't quit. I cycled intensity. I learned how to rest like a pro. Walks, cold showers, dopamine detoxes, not for pleasure, but to reset the brain so the next study sprint felt fresh again. I wasn't building a schedule. I was building a system, a neurochemical trap that made quitting feel worse than working. I even started scripting my identity. I don't study because I have to. I study because it rewires my destiny. Day after day, the identity took hold. I began to believe it. And belief? It's the final lock-in. When your identity and your habits align, you're done. You don't need hacks. You don't need discipline. You crave the grind. You fear not growing. You feel anxious, not improving. And that's the goal. That's the trap. That's how I tricked my brain to be addicted to studying. Not by force, not by pressure, but by engineering obsession. This isn't for everyone. It's war. But if you're done with excuses, if you're ready to become a machine, then study isn't what you do. It's who you are. And once you reach that point, you don't need motivation. You are motivation.